Expanding opportunities for local nonprofit organizations. Hello, I'm Kelly Lynn, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me at this hour is Spicer Bell. He's Executive Director of the Lower Shore Community Foundation. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure, Kelly.
Tell me a little bit about your organization and what it does.
Well, we've been in existence for 27 years. In essence, we work with local individuals, organizations, businesses who want to do effective philanthropy in the area. We help them develop programs and funds that will carry out that mission, and then we do all the hard work. We administer them for them.
You've gotten some national recognition lately. Tell me about that.
Yes, there's an organization called the Center for Effective Philanthropy. It's kind of like a think tank for the nonprofit community for philanthropy. And they did a year-long study of community foundations across the country. We're one of 700 across the country. And they were looking at how effectively the local community foundations connected with their donors and their community, and whether they did that strategically so they would have a long-term impact. And they chose 3 community foundations to be featured in their study, and we are one of the 3 that are featured in this study.
What did they like about what you all do?
They like the fact that we regularly collect data and feedback from the nonprofit community as well as our donors. We do donor surveys, we do donor focus groups, we do same thing with the nonprofit community. The fact that we study the needs of the community in a more systematic way on a regular basis, we do that every 5 years. And the fact that we have chosen to implement what we call the Eastern Shore Nonprofit Support Center, which really is focused on building the capacity of the local nonprofit community. We try to be for the nonprofit community what a small business development center or chamber of commerce would be for the for-profit community.
How are the needs changing?
Well, it's very challenging. I mean, we're in a very challenging economy. It's challenging for those who are in the for-profit business and those who are in the not-for-profit. I mean, still, when you're doing a not-for-profit, it's still a business, and we deal with the same issues of reaching out to customers and clients. We still deal with marketing. We still have to do all of the deal with all the laws and financial issues, and we help to make sure that the nonprofit community is adequately equipped to be able to do that.
Sure. About how much money do you give out per year?
Well, the most recent year we distributed over $3.5 million in gifts, grants, and scholarships.
And the average grant is about how much?
Well, they're all over the ballpark. From very small capacity building grants that may only be a few $100s up to some of our larger grants. Grant recipients would receive $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 in a year.
How does a person apply, or organization apply for one of these grants?
Most of our grant applications are competitive, and they can go to our website, which I think you'll show on the screen. It's www.cfes.org, and all of our grant programs are explained there. You
are holding an event in the very near future, which is a kind of boot camp. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we're calling it a nonprofit boot camp. It's done in cooperation with Warwick Community College, and it'll be a day-long event on October the 7th, and the idea is to train staff, volunteers, board members of nonprofit organizations how they can expand their reach and get better connected with their clients and their stakeholders.
So where will this be held?
It'll be at Warwick Community College.
Okay, October 7th.
Again, go to our website to register, and we would love to have them participate.
Good. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and runs until 3:30 in the afternoon. All right, very nice. Anything else that you wanted to add while we've got you here?
I want to mention that coming up on November the 2nd, that's a Friday, at 11:30 will be our annual meeting, and again, we'd like to invite everyone to attend and hear an update on what we've been doing over the last year here in our area.
Terrific. Well, I appreciate your coming here. Dr. Spicer Bell, again, President of the Community Foundation of the Eastern Shore.
Pleasure, Kelly.
All right. Thanks again for watching. This is Comcast Newsmakers.